The morning came in quietly, the way it does on Sundays, soft and without urgency, and full of open space. And I put the kettle on the way I do on those days, and waited for the sound of you coming to your place. You arrived still half inside a dream and slightly rumpled, with your hair the way it gets before the day has had its say. And something in my chest that had been quietly crumpled unfolded like a letter when you smiled and said good day. And I have been to places that were meant to take your breath away, have stood inside the moments people travel years to find. But nothing I have ever done on any given day has felt as right as this particular morning in my mind. A coffee with you is my favorite kind of morning. No agenda, no timeline pulling at the seams. A coffee becomes the kind of moment that is better than my dreams. Just the two of us and something warm between our fingers. Just the quiet of a world that hasn't asked for us yet. A coffee with you is the feeling that still lingers long after all the grander things have made me forget. We talked about the things that don't require resolution, the kind of conversation that just wanders where it goes. About a dream you had that had no clear conclusion, about a song you heard and why you love it, heaven knows. And I sat there watching you be entirely yourself, unperformed and undefended, and completely at your ease. And I thought about the version you put up on the shelf for the world, and how this one was the one that most pleased. And I have been to places that were meant to take your breath away, have stood inside the moments people travel years to find. But nothing I have ever done on any given day has felt as right as this particular morning in my mind. A coffee with you is my favorite kind of morning. No agenda, no timeline pulling at the seams. A coffee with you without a single word of warning becomes the kind of moment that is better than my dreams. Just the two of us and something warm between our fingers. Just the quiet of a world that hasn't asked for us yet. A coffee with you is the feeling that still lingers long after all the grander things have made me forget. And if someone asks ask me what the best part of this love is, I wouldn't point to any of the extraordinary days. I'd point to this, to mornings just like this, to the coffee and the quiet and your unhurried gaze. Because the love that lasts is not the one of grand occasions. It's the one that finds its home in all the small and daily things. And every cup we share across the ordinary stations of a life together is the truest gift that loving brings. A coffee with you is my favorite kind of morning. No agenda and no timeline pulling at the seams. A coffee with you without a single word of warning becomes the kind of moment that is better than my dreams. Just the two of us and something warm between our fingers. Just the quiet of a world that hasn't asked for us yet. A coffee with you is the feeling that still lingers long after all the grander things have made me forget. A coffee with you, that's all I'll ever need. A coffee with you, the simplest and the most complete.